Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Okay, we got all three of us back this week.
Yay.
Thankfully. The band is back in action.
Yep. Back together.
But we wanted to just mention a couple housekeeping tips to begin with, which I don't know why we literally never mention this, but
Ever.
follow us and like our Spotify and Apple so you guys are always getting the updates of when we post, and follow us on TikTok and follow us on Instagram and follow us and like us and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, okay?
Literally.
Thank you.
Shamelessly.
Yeah.
Shameless
But
plug.
the other thing we wanted to mention, which is a huge shout out to Shop Burb for hooking us up. They were literally so kind. They gave us so much product and it was so awesome. If you follow us on Instagram already, you would see it. But if not, check it out.
We shot some amazing content.
Yeah.
No.
Took it for a little test drive.
Yeah. This energy
That
is
was probably a
brought to
horrible
you
wink.
by
Brought to you by
Burb.
Burb.
But yeah, shout out to them because they killed it and they were so generous.
So generous.
Yeah,
you
like,
guys.
Uncomfortably generous. Like, we were literally like, wait, what?
Like shock and awe.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also just like they're our first collab. And
Yeah.
like the first brand to like, I don't know, believe in us.
Yeah.
I know that like sounds
In a
so
cheesy
dumb, but,
way.
like, we were like, oh my God, like we made it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. This
No,
sounds
we're gonna like
so
frame
dumb.
their photo.
Yeah.
Literally, we're literally gonna frame they wrote us like a really sweet note and we're literally gonna frame it and put it in our studio.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because
No,
it's just so
but-
sweet of like, I don't know, the first one to believe in us and just like,
Yeah.
it's just, they were so kind and they're local, you
Yeah,
guys.
which is
Like
a
they're
huge
in the
thing.
local area.
Mhm.
And if you like that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Blank.
We can confirm
Yeah.
it is good stuff.
Yes.
And also it's like their locations are so vibey and aesthetically
Yeah.
pleasing.
Oh my God,
And like,
yeah.
it's like a dream world in there.
Yeah.
So,
So go check
seriously, we love you, Burb. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys.
them out.
We really do. Thank you.
All the love. Okay, moving on. We wanted to quickly talk about Brooke's personality because Malls and I got into it last week, but
Oh,
we'll just
yeah.
do like a quick snippet.
A quick little synopsis.
I know we're kind of like, do people give a fuck? Probably not, but whatever.
Like, whatever. We'll keep it short and sweet.
But if you want to get to know us, look up our personality types.
Yeah,
If
it is
you-
actually
if
very
you want.
interesting, like for
Yeah.
everyone to do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just to kind of like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys
See.
should do it if you haven't. It's
It is
very
interesting. So I'm the ESFP personality, the entertainer, which
it's funny because it's just like as an entertainer, like you are an entertainer, but like it.
I'm
yeah.
like a background entertainer.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like you
I will
almost need to
not-
take it
you'll-
again.
You'll never
Just
catch
to
me on
see.
stage, but
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways, if anyone is to be found spontaneously breaking into song and dance, it is people with the ESFP personality. They get caught up in the excitement of the moment and want everyone else to feel that way too. No other type is as generous with their time and energy when it comes to encouraging others, and no other type does it with such irresistible style.
Irresistible. Yeah.
Couple things I don't agree with. Like, I will never break into song and dance. If you know me, you literally know that. I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's
You're
totally
like,
what-
could not be me.
yeah, like I'm definitely like a don't, like I hate all eyes on me attention. Like nothing literally makes me crawl out of my skin more. I'm like, I just want to blend into the background. So some of it I agree with.
which hence why this is so like out of our comfort
Yeah.
zone.
Yes.
I mean, like extroverted feeling, like sure. I
Yeah.
don't really get what like observant. But anyways, that's me. Keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Look into do the research if you want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also we just wanted to give a little debrief of our party
yeah.
that we had.
Yeah.
A little B-Day, which I guess was like kind of the first intention, I think. Like,
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It was for sure your guys' like birthday
Yeah,
party.
I mean, it just kind of like
originally.
worked
And
out
then it
because it was
turned-
both of our birthdays / like a mini launch party.
yeah,
Yes,
it turned into like
yeah.
the launch and
Because this
yeah.
had been a thought process for before we even started the podcast.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So we had the idea in the works for quite a while, and then it just so happened to be like, let's make it dude themed.
Yeah.
Well,
I know. I
like-
think we like literally talked about like doing something for our birthday like so
Like in-
So long
November?
ago.
no, like last year. on
Yeah,
our
no,
birthday,
it was
yeah.
like
It
yeah.
was long time ago.
Yeah.
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 Mhm. But yeah, it was really fun. And
was
so
so
like
fun.
we haven't really had the chance to like fully debrief it because we're like, okay, well, we didn't want to talk about it without Brooke.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, so everyone's
Also, sorry,
thoughts.
we're like all sick
Oh, yeah,
right now,
I know.
So if you guys hear
Yeah.
the sniffling, sorry.
Sniffling
Sorry,
and
we're
coughing
germy
and-
and
bad.
gross. At least you're not here with us.
Yeah. You won't catch it. Don't
yeah.
worry.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just like so much fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Great time.
No, it was really good.
It was like the people we loved were there. We had so much fun. It was like good energy, like no negative vibes, no dramas, no whatever.
Yeah, there was no drama.
It was just like the high on life.
Yeah. The only thing was like there was some people that I expected to come that didn't, but what I loved is there was a few people that I didn't expect to come
Totally.
that came, which
that
was
was
super
so
nice.
nice.
And like I do really appreciate that people went out of their way to like
Yeah.
be on theme and like dressed up and like enjoy it with us.
It was like nice to see like the like we were so into it and like the effort like that they also put in the effort which was like so fun and just like I don't know, just made it for like one big fun on theme party.
Yeah,
which was
totally.
really fun.
We asked people for the theme to wear silver, red, and cheetah, and a lot of people
Honestly, everyone showed out. I'd
stepped
say.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like the vibes were reciprocated,
Yeah.
which was good because we were in like mini dresses and
Yeah.
like we went all out and we
Yeah.
were just like. And everybody honestly was like, I didn't feel like we were sticking out like a sore thumb. Honestly, wouldn't even care either.
No.
But whatever.
Literally at that point, I was like,
That point,
couple margaritas deep.
Exactly.
I don't
I'm
care.
like, we're going down.
The night was a bit blurry, anyways. So, and the cake was so cute.
oh my god,
it
was. Yeah, it was
Very
so
cute.
so cute. She
If you
killed
guys
that.
know it's on our Instagram.
Yeah,
Go
but-
follow us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
it was
look at
so
the
fun.
content.
It was so fun. But it honestly, back to like your point of like that some people, there was supposed to be like a lot more people that didn't come, but like I felt personally like it was challenging to talk to everyone that I want to talk to. So like I feel like maybe it was like for the best because I already was like, I don't know, like I don't know if I talked to you enough or like saw this group enough or like whatever. It's just hard when you're like
The host.
Center of attention.
not everyone
the
wants,
host.
but the host,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
everyone kind of wants to talk, and like you want to like equally divide your time and make sure that like everyone who made the effort to like come, like you know you, but it's
Yeah.
like it's just so hard in the moment.
But
and,
everyone
like,
mingled so well. Like there
So
was
well.
definitely like different groups, but I think everyone like got to talk to each other and
Yeah.
like meet some new people,
Yeah.
and I thought that was really good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
just,
I never
good
felt
vibe.
like I had to be like, oh, I need to make sure I need to go talk
Totally.
to this person. Like,
Yeah.
everybody made their way around the room. Everybody was chatting with people that they didn't know. Like, everybody was taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
which we love because people are now maturing and not everybody's sitting there like you're in high school. Like, oh, I'm in my little clique.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
And
know?
it was really nice that like I felt like it was our very close friends and family. So it's like regardless of who I was talking to, like I was just jumping from group to group, and
Totally.
I
Yeah.
was like having such a good time with like everyone.
Yeah.
So like that was
like easy breezy, beautiful
cover girl.
Cover girl.
Yeah. No, that was a really nice part of
Yeah.
it. But
But
we
you
were,
guys, the setup was no joke.
No.
we were DIY queens.
Yeah, my house was a craft zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like literally the morning of. Well, first of all, we were late, so we were supposed to be there at 5. It started at 7. We're in like 2 hours of setup time. We didn't get there till like 6:35.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah.
we'll get there early, no stress. We can just chill, have a drink while we're setting up.
Not early.
And we're like,
Not
you do this,
so much.
you do that.
yeah, like Mons is running out to Timbuktu to get like the background,
like the
Stand.
photographs, the photography stand thing.
stand, the
Yeah.
cake. Malls and I are blowing up balloons and Save on Foods for an hour. They're like getting lost in the ceiling. We're like using a broom to get them down.
Yeah,
we're
Bert's literally like whacking this thing on the ceiling. It was so fucking
And then
funny.
we also had
Holy
to like
shit.
make the background.
yeah, we like took the dude stickers and like put that together and
like
then like
measuring them. To,
Yeah.
like, make
literally
sure
we
it's all-
got the tape measure and
We
a
got a
level
level and a
out,
level.
you guys. Like
Yeah.
it was dedication. And
It
then
was.
not to mention like we're crammed in the car with like
Yeah.
80
100
balloons,
balloons, literally.
the stand, the cake, like
everything.
I don't
Yeah.
even know. I'm like, where's my lip gloss? Like
Literally. I'm like,
like what's going on?
Yeah.
So like yeah, the setup was no joke, but it was so fun.
Yeah,
It
like,
was so
really
worth
good.
it.
I'm glad we
Super fun.
ended up doing something.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Mhm.
Even though it was a bit of stress and chaotic.
Yeah.
Our whole initial idea was just, as anyone who went probably knows, you got
Yeah.
multiple texts of like day change, venue change.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like
But-
originally, like we
Yeah.
had this like other big idea, and then like
Yeah.
couldn't get that venue because it was double booked and whatever. So we're like, okay, you know what? Whatever. Let's just make do with what we have. And
Yeah.
honestly, like it was
It was
great.
perfect.
It was so good.
it was.
It
Yeah.
was perfect.
But like on a partial side note, like hosting a party, if anybody's hosted a large party
So stressful.
lately, recently, ever in your life, it's so stressful.
That was actually
and
my first time.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's wild.
I feel like that this feeling is known all too well to me for some reason. But you just get so much anxiety about like, are people going to show up? Are people going to have fun? Like, is it going to be cool? Or are people going to think we're going to fucking lame?
this
Like,
lame?
yeah, like what's going to
Like,
happen?
am I too old for this?
Yeah.
Like-
Do I need to be going around being like, oh my God, like everything's not perfect. Like,
Yeah.
is everybody having a good time? Like,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. Like, oh my god,
I know.
it
I
is
just after that,
so
I just needed
stressful.
to get a couple drinks, and I was just like,
Literally.
I don't
It's
even
like,
give a
where is
fuck.
the
Yeah.
bevies?
I know.
Yeah.
It's like everybody can fend for themselves,
Yeah.
and it's fine.
Yeah,
But it was like the
adults.
perfect group for like fending for themselves.
Yes, and everybody
which is
fended
good.
well.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
job, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was so fun. So thank you everyone that came.
Yeah,
we love you
it was
guys.
really
We
fun.
do.
Yeah.
But on that note,
Yeah.
actually not even at all, but just
Yeah.
moving on.
On another note,
On another note, thoughts on Botox, plastic surgery, where are we at?
yeah,
Is it time yet? Do we wait?
I feel like I am like so pro whatever you want to do
Yeah.
kind of thing, but
Totally.
I don't know. There's such
Pro-choice.
Yeah, pro-choice. Yeah. But there's such a scale to it where it's like there's some people on the one side of the spectrum that are like, I hate plastic surgery. And then there's the other side of the spectrum where it's like, you've done too much plastic surgery. You know what I mean? Like there's a tasteful, lovely way to do it. It's
There's
your
definitely
own
balance.
body. It's whatever you actually decide. So it really doesn't matter. But no, I'm game. Like
Yeah.
I am so game. Like you best believe when I pop a child out of my body, this thing is getting nipped and tucked and sucked and
Mommy makeover,
Tightened.
baby.
Apparently,
Plumped.
Korea is the best place to go for a mommy
I
makeover.
have heard that.
And I'm
actually.
literally
Yes.
booking my flight
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
8 months into my
The
pregnancy.
day I find out I'm pregnant, I'm
Yeah.
booking that appointment.
Yeah.
really Korea. Well, I know their plastic surgery is really good.
well,
No.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's why then.
Yeah. But like you would
Huh.
kind of assume like Turkey or
No, I'm scared of turkey
Okay.
now.
But the other thing is,
kidney thing.
Yeah, the taking of the organs.
Yeah,
I
you
am,
know, you know.
I am good.
yeah,
I'm so fine.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, like, I almost feel like you can't even say like, oh, like, what's your thoughts on like Botox and plastic surgery? Because it's like I feel like those are very different. Whereas like Botox is like very much so normalized in the sense where it's like just like
Totally.
your everyday kind of keep
Totally.
up.
Yeah, but I guess like general work.
Yeah, like
It's
getting
under that
work
umbrella
done.
category.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's like, and this is the other thing that is there's such a big misconception, like especially around men. They're like, oh, I don't like when girls have work done or whatever, and they think that Botox is like filler, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, do you not realize that when you're getting Botox, like you're not putting volume into your face?
Yeah.
like, it's,
And it goes away.
yeah,
That's what people, I feel like, why don't people understand that? Botox
because men are stupid.
goes away. Filler doesn't go away.
Yeah.
You have to get it dissolved because it just migrates. Botox, you've got that shit in you for like 2 months.
I wish it stayed longer.
I know. I'm like, can it stay for a year?
No, literally.
Like, hello?
Yeah.
But also on the other note of men with the conceptions of these things, it's so funny to me. I feel like guys are like, I like a natural girl. Like I like a girl who has like
Big eye
no
roll.
makeup and like all this stuff, and it's just and they're liking all these girls'
Like,
Instagrams
naturally
or like their
beautiful.
celebrity crush and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, first of all,
You
they
realize
probably put hundreds of thousands of dollars
Yeah.
into looking that with no makeup on. Okay, that has been sucked out, plumped in, pushed up,
Yeah.
lifted,
Yep.
frozen.
Yeah.
All of the above has been done. Shaved. I don't know what else happens, you know? And they're like,
And they're beautiful.
and they're
but
beautiful, but no,
They got work done.
They got
Yeah.
work done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
And no
did.
shame in the game.
No.
No,
Oh, no.
exactly.
If I could afford it, I'd have it.
Yes.
Literally. That's the only reason, like, yeah, it's like once you kind of start, I feel like it's like a slippery slope and you kind of have to keep it up. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like if I could afford to do everything, like I probably would.
Oh,
literally.
yeah.
Literally.
I mean, like obviously there's a fine line, but at the end of the day, it's literally like whatever you want, do it.
Exactly.
Well, at the end of the day, I feel like it's like if you feel good about it, like if you're
for
loving
it.
what's happening, like
Yeah.
that's what's important. Like,
Exactly.
you
So
feel-
even-
makes you feel more confident, more beautiful, more X, Y, and Z. Like,
Yeah,
do what you
that's-
want to do.
yeah.
Do you, boo?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like I personally, I got my boobs done, so I'm like, I am pro-choice.
I am pro boob.
No, I really am.
Pro
So
boob.
I mean, that was like obviously like only quote like plastic surgery I've gotten, but I'm like, ugh, that's like so chill now.
It
Who
is
doesn't?
so chill.
Who hasn't gotten a boob
Yeah,
job?
like I feel like the majority of the people in our lives have their boobs done.
yeah.
Like
I think boob job is the new nose job, you know?
yeah,
No, I
nose
think
jobs
boob
were like
job is
so
like the
chill.
new like Botox.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, even more. Even more.
so true.
Yeah.
But I got Botox in my traps. Like I don't know if anybody did.
Yeah,
like,
that was a
heard
really
about
big
that.
thing for a while.
Yeah, like a really big thing. But I got it strictly because I work and I'm a hunchback 24/7 like this, tattooing people. So I was my traps are so sore, so tight, 24/7. Everybody's like, this is like life changing. It's going to be amazing. You're going to feel so much relief. And I'm like, okay, amazing. Like, I am going to do this. I'm getting told by my mother that it's $10 a unit at the place that I'm going to. And so I'm like, okay, you know what? If I have to get like 25-ish units aside, which is what they said was average for the traps, I was like, okay, that won't be too bad. Like, I'll be okay. You know, I get in there.
Is that not $2,500?
No, it's 250.
250.
Sorry.
No.
I'm like, is that not bad to you?
Yeah. Okay.
No. So I'm like
It's giving
expecting
rich.
I'm expecting to spend max $300. Okay.
Okay, wait, but 25 per side would be 500.
Oh, true. 25%. Yeah, true.
You said on average they say 25 per side.
Yeah.
So 50 units.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got 50 units aside.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Holy shit.
This is what I'm saying.
$1,000 then.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this number. Then I get in there, and this doctor was I'm not even going to say. I'm not going to say the place, but she was a fucking bitch. Okay. And she did not tell me anything. Like I said to her, I was like, it's my first time getting Botox. Like, it's my first time doing any of this.
Like, take it easy on me.
Yeah. Like, give me the lowdown. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
scared.
I'm a Botox virgin.
yeah.
Like,
And I feel like also knowing that, I feel like price would be in that conversation.
Yeah,
we would
every time I've
have.
gone, like, she has told me how many units and what the price is going to
Exactly.
be before injecting.
I
would assume.
I got none of that. Okay.
Yeah.
She starts, I'm laying down. She starts jabbing me in my freaking traps. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, this actually like isn't bad at all. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not in that much pain. And then she goes, I'm going to do another 25 aside. And I was like, okay. And then she just goes.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay. And so she just starts stabbing me again. And I'm like, okay, I guess this is fine. I get up after and I go to check out, and it literally was $1,000. And I was like, good night.
You just start booking it out.
It was so fucking crazy, you guys. I paid on 2 cars.
oh, not
Talk about humbling.
so humbling.
I paid
Humbling.
on 2 cards. I literally, as I was like putting my second card in, I had like tears welling in my eyes. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I got in my car and I was weeping. I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I don't know what I did. I spent $1,000 on Botox in my traps.
That's 1/10 of a boob job.
I know. And I literally,
Oh my
I was
God.
weeping. I called my mom. I called Owen. My mom, bless her, she sends me $250. She felt so bad for me.
I mean, like, she did send you to the school, so it's like,
And,
well,
and my mom had told me it was $10 a unit. It was 12. It was 12.
that extra $2 adds up.
It does. It does.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's
Oh my God, it's the 2 cards for me.
the 2 cards, you guys, it was, oh my God, that experience was like actually
that's
so traumatic.
No wonder you haven't gone
That's
back.
just, like,
That's
so
so
humbling.
I
It was
why is there
crazy.
nothing more embarrassing in your life than when your card gets declined?
No, I literally was like,
I'm like, I
needed
know
another
there's
card.
money in here. Like, this is playing a
no,
sick
there
joke.
wasn't money in it.
Okay.
I had to put 1,000 on my Visa and 1,000 on my debit. 'Cause I
Wait,
literally-
what? It was 2,000?
Oh no, sorry, 500 on my Visa and 500 on my debit because my Visa was maxed, and so I was like,
That makes my heart hurt for you.
oh no, it was so awful.
That is crazy. Yeah. Oh.
Anyways,
Yeah. Well, I mean, would love a little lip flip at one point.
yeah,
but
that's
But to
so
be fair,
cheap.
like a lip flip, yeah,
It's
it's
so
very
cheap.
But the
It's
thing is,
so
it just,
cheap.
It also, like, if you talk more, it goes away. And I swear to God, that's why mine lasts like a month.
You're like,
Because I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, you guys, I went down the TikTok rabbit hole the other day, and I did not say anything because I love just being able to bring it up on the pod to, like, get the raw reaction. But have you guys heard of the Yellow Deli or the 12th tribe or something?
I've heard of the Yellow Deli.
Okay, I had no idea, but there's a literal cult in BC called the 12th tribe, and they own a shop called the Deli or the Yellow Deli.
Yeah.
And I don't like. No.
No, this is what I'm saying. I've been.
No, you guys, you can't support it. It's bad. And
I went not knowing.
it's it's clearly, to be honest, everyone is like, these sandwiches slap.
They do slap. That's what I was saying. The stupid
So I'm
sandwiches
kinda
there
like,
are
fuck,
so
like, I
good.
wish it wasn't so weird, but it's like
It's in Chilliwack.
it's literally in
Dude, it's
Chilliwack.
I went in Chilliwack.
But the
Yes.
like the main tribe or whatever is like more up north, and everyone who works at the deli is in the tribe,
Like the
and
cult.
in the cult,
Yeah.
and they don't get paid. It's like volunteer work,
Yeah.
and it's fuck. There was so much stuff that was like so crazy about it. Do you know more about it, Malls?
I feel like I couldn't do enough to divulge on it. Like I think it's more than in BC too.
No, I think it is. Like I think they have like other shops and stuff like in the States, but it's basically
yeah, they're like,
like
I'm pretty sure they're all over like Canada and the US.
yeah, and they literally try to recruit people. They'll like basically when you're there, they'll like
Yeah.
give you a thing being like you
Like,
should come.
They give you like a little pamphlet.
yeah, and they
Yeah.
and everyone looks the same. Like it's fucking weird. But I was
Wait,
like, I did not know there was a legit cult. Basically, yeah. So it's the 12th tribe, and they opened up the Yellow Deli, and it's a part of a global network of eateries operated by the 12th tribes, a religious group that has faced criticism and legal scrutiny over its beliefs and practices. Apparently, it's quite popular, but whatever. They're really known for their very strict religious beliefs, which include communal living and no.
Like, is it like one of those, like, there's one guy and has like 14 wives
What was the
that
couple?
are 12 years old or
No,
whatever?
Yeah, like
that's
child
that's
discipline
like FLDS.
practices,
That's
like-
like Latter-day Saints.
Okay, yeah.
They've
Yeah,
gotten
different.
scrutiny over like their child discipline practices. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they have like a lot of child abuse things.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did see some
Their
things like that. Basically, make it seem like, oh, if you do all this free labor, you're gonna get like closer to God or whatever,
Yeah.
and that's why nobody gets paid there. Which so like, do we not tip? Because who the fuck are we tipping?
Yeah.
literally.
Um,
Like, where's the money going? To open more yellow
Ew.
delis? The fuck?
I'm like, field trip? Like, we won't support it.
No,
we
no,
won't
no,
support it.
but
But
we
I
can
just
go
wanna,
drive
like,
past
drive
it.
by and like
No,
see
there and
what
it's a
this
cute.
place is.
Honestly, you should show Brooke the sign because I feel like you would recognize it
I don't
because
think you would.
really, I have always known that sign for some reason. Like the little star with the sunflower.
We'll clip it for you guys.
Yeah.
Also,
like
like, don't go
that.
to Chilliwack that much. But actually, every time I go to Kelowna, I drive by. Eat that.
I don't know, but apparently it's just really fucked up.
That's
And
just crazy. It's so close to home.
I know.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what
That's the
I was
crazy
like.
part.
I saw this one TikTok and it was like talking about like, oh, when the sandwich is so good that it almost justifies it being like run by a cult.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait. And so I
What?
started going through the comments, and then
Yeah.
I started going on all these videos,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
like it's a cult from like BC. It's ran by the 12th tribe. Like there's all these stores, and like literally in Chilliwack, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Like a very religious cult.
Yes.
Crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like so close to
I
home.
feel like that's
And
the
it's
stuff-
huge. It is
yeah,
huge.
like it's huge.
Really?
Yes, dude. Like it literally is
Oh.
like it's a global thing. Like
Yeah.
they're everywhere.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, that's the
Oh,
stuff that
I want a
happens in,
sandwich
like,
so bad right
Utah.
now.
Totally.
Exactly. It's
I'm
giving
like,
Utah.
this doesn't happen in BC, Canada.
Yeah. The fuck?
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing here?
But it does.
Damn.
And like
Yeah.
communal living. And like I could never imagine working for free.
No.
I know.
Literally could never be.
I mean, it is right now, but like,
Yeah.
we should actually have a field trip though.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I would be very interested to kind of like pretend to like be interested because, okay, but you know, this is kind of fucked up. I was listening to the podcast Two Hot Takes. Lauren, one of the co-hosts, was talking about how for one of her classes, they had to do like a project where you go into like another religion and basically like kind of say that you're interested to see
Like immerse yourself. Kind
yeah,
of?
to see the vibes. And I guess someone had picked Scientology, which is basically
Scary.
another type of cult. And
Yeah.
apparently it was like really, really fucked, and she was really scared. And they basically like she couldn't leave.
Yeah.
And then for the project, they had to like talk about it. And she said that like the girl was like literally scarred. Like she had to like relive it by discussing about it and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to be like ignorant or like
No.
say that I'm smarter than that, because like I know it's not that easy. But I'm like, okay, how are we accidentally joining cults?
Yeah.
Totally. I've seen
I
a
don't
lot of
understand
people
that.
on TikTok who have been like accident. Well, they catch people who are extremely vulnerable, which is the
Yeah,
thing. You know what I
true.
mean? Like,
Yeah, it's not just
there's a
anyone.
lot of these. I saw
Like,
this
we're
one
not
girl.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
Well, like
sometimes,
I
but-
saw this girl's
Depends
TikTok.
on what.
Yeah.
And she got sucked into a cult, and it was like in her early teens, and basically she had like run away from home, like she had came from like a really broken,
Yeah.
crazy family situation, like because these places idealize and like create this whole concept of like belonging
Yeah, and, like,
and stuff like
community.
that,
Just about to say
where
that.
like they suck people in who don't have that
Yeah.
community around them, so they find, I don't know, purpose in that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, she like got out of it. She was in it like for 15 years. Like it was fucking
gosh.
crazy. Anyways, if I find it, I'll send it to you guys. But like the Scientology thing, there's this other girl that I saw on TikTok. She literally will like walk past, because like there's Scientology buildings everywhere. I walk past one on my way to work. Like they're literally everywhere. But she's in LA, and literally if you film the Scientology building that she was walking past in LA, they shut all of their doors. They have like these blinds that come down, like, you know, those like hurricane shutters.
Yeah.
All of those things come down, and like they close all the things. And
I'd be filming it just.
Me too.
See?
that's what she does, because she doesn't like talk to them, except she knows the receptionist, and she's like, I don't forget what her name is, and she's like, oh, blah blah blah, like, do you see me? And then like she'll turn her camera on, and then they'll shut everything.
That's crazy.
I know. And Tom Cruise is a Scientologist. Did you
Really?
guys know that?
That checks out.
Like legit.
Like legit. He's
That
a
makes
Scientologist.
sense.
Yeah.
I don't even fully
I've
understand
heard
or
some
know
whack
what
stuff
their
about Tom
beliefs
Cruise.
are. Like it seems so like oxymoron in a way, because I'm like it's giving that they don't believe in science,
Yeah.
but it's Scientology.
I know, it makes
Yeah.
no sense.
So I'm like, okay.
Or like if something's based on science, it's like, don't you think that that would be real, or like,
Yeah.
you know, would be legit because
Yeah.
it's like
It's so
science
not.
and fact based.
Yeah.
But
But
like this
they've
whole
like
thing's a
made up
sham.
their own science. That's like so many other things with me. Like even watching, like, did you guys watch any of like the Eat, Pray, Love? No. Keep Sweet, Pray. So it was on Netflix, and it was about the Latter-day Saints.
No.
No, in Utah.
No.
Oh, I
I don't
love that
really watch
shit.
that. It's just too triggering.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I deep dive on these things like randomly because I find it fascinating.
I find it very fascinating because
Yeah.
I'm just like, who is getting on board with this?
well, and the
Like,
Latter-day
literally, who is who is hearing this shit and being like,
Yes.
hell yeah,
You know
brother.
what?
I know.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
This sounds
yeah,
good.
this sounds awesome, but a lot of these people are born into it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what
they
I
don't
mean?
know any
Yeah.
better.
And it's crazy. Like, anyways, Keep Sweet, something like that. Anyways, the guy, head guy, random dude that
The one
everybody
who married
thinks-
like 40 kids.
yeah, 40 kids. He was like apparently sent from God and all this shit.
yeah.
And
Huge.
it's so fucked. He's like in jail now.
As he should
People
be. Yeah.
still pray to him.
Ugh.
It's so creepy. They do like interviews of the girls and some of the guys who've like gotten out of the FLDS. And it is like the most traumatic thing. It is, honestly, you guys should watch it. It's so good.
Honestly, I will now.
Yeah.
I'm hooked.
I find it so fascinating.
I'm
And they go
hooked.
into the church, like the big, huge church that they ran in Utah. And like he has this, spoiler, he has this,
Wait,
like-
I don't know if I want to hear. Go on. It's fine.
okay, he has this like chamber. That's all I'll say. Like upstairs with like a bed in it. And it's like this entire white room
Ew.
where he like
this is
fucks
sounding
children.
familiar.
Ew,
This, the all white
ew.
room is
I'm,
sounding
I'm
familiar.
not kidding. Like it actually
No,
is.
I don't
Like,
think
it's
you're
like
kidding.
14-year-olds.
I bet
It's
just like,
the most mangled, messed up thing I've ever seen in my life. And
Ew.
I cannot understand
Yeah.
how people to this day are still like, yep, that makes sense.
Like, who's vibing with that?
I can't get it.
not a vibe, bro.
Yeah,
Not a vibe. Literally
Like,
not a
can we
vibe.
just leave children be?
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
god.
Ew.
Like,
Like-
is it that hard?
Oh my gosh, it's disgusting.
Damn, that's crazy though. But I need to look into this yellow deli, and I think we need to take a field trip.
I
Like,
think we
even just a
should.
drive by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we won't support Avi.
Their sandwiches are really good. You guys, they're really good.
Okay, we can
Now
go and
that I
not
know,
tip.
though.
No tip.
Yeah, no tip.
Yeah, take that. I'm not gonna
No,
tip.
no, let's
kinda wanna,
Johnny
like-
Dash.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
That's a good
Fuck
one.
you guys.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna do bad things if it's for good reasons.
Yeah.
Or we like paint ourselves red and we're like devil horns. And just like
Yes.
walk in and be
Oh my
like,
God.
all of you are going to hell. Okay, B, you had a conspiracy or situation thing that
guys.
I know, I want
It's
to hear about
been
this.
mermaids.
yeah, the mermaids.
Okay.
Give us the deal.
Okay, so I'll keep it brief.
Okay. No.
No, please don't.
Okay,
Please
so
give
how
us
it first
all the info.
started for me was there was this TikTok, but from this girl.
It's always from TikTok.
always.
Oh,
And it always gets me late night and I deep dive and I'm like, holy fucking
It is
shit.
always my late night like
Yeah.
TikTok deep dives, but
Yeah.
like it literally started off with like this girl. She had to volunteer at an old folks home, and I guess she looked. Actually, we're gonna cut this out because I can't get into all this. It's too much.
Wait, no,
backstory.
you need to, please.
Yeah.
I can't really remember. Okay, I'm back in.
Okay.
So she has to volunteer at this old folks home, and this guy like keeps staring at her. It's like day 6, day 8, whatever. It finally gets to day 9, and she says that he finally like comes up to her.
Yeah.
And he's like gives her like, I think it was like flowers or something, and she was like, why are you giving this to me? Like, this is so weird. Like, I'm just a volunteer here. And
Yeah.
he was like, oh, like, you don't remember me? Like, I'm giving you. And she was like, it was weird because it got to the point that, like, every day he would give her something. Basically, he, like, long story short, gets into this whole thing of, like, how he was a ship guy, like a
sailor.
captain,
like on a ship.
Yeah,
like
captain.
like a
not
deckhand.
like a deck guy. Yeah, does
Okay.
the ship stuff. And basically, there was like this mermaid that they all met, and he said it looked exactly like her, and she was a black woman, and she had like a certain style of hair, and like he said like it looked. Basically, he said, you look like, how do you not know me? Because like I've met you multiple times, and I guess like on this ship, like this mermaid would like come and visit them like only 3 times. No, I know that sounds whack.
No,
you
I'm
guys.
eating it up. I love it.
But like one guy like jumped off the ship. One of them was like freaking out, like having a seizure, whatever. And then he was just like basically mesmerized. And he said the second time that the mermaid came, it was like a bright light, and then all of a sudden like he said she like appeared or whatever.
I mean, I can't knock anything because, you know,
No.
people probably think this when I'm telling my alien story.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I'm like, I believe in aliens, I believe in mermaids.
You
I'll
guys,
take it.
The proof
Yeah.
is in the pudding. There is videos. Like, I honestly, I'll send them to you guys
Yeah,
like
please.
later.
I need to.
You literally can see there's freaking mermaids, you guys. Like so then the
Everywhere?
whole thing,
Or like, and can they
in certain areas.
can they breathe in water and outside
Yep.
of water?
Oh, for sure they can breathe
Yep.
in water.
So basically, they like from the evidence
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I've seen, they look like us basically until your torso, and then that's when it starts to like go out
Into a
into
tail.
the.
I
think
into
everyone knows
tail.
what a mermaid
Okay,
No. But you know how like
they have. There's
There's different interpretations.
Yeah.
Like there's no whites in their eyes. It's black eyes, and they have really big heads.
Okay,
and
this
they
is the
found
thing.
a skull.
I don't like when they make mermaids out to look scary.
they are scary.
They are scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I
They're
agree.
not-
I used to be like, they're not scary. They're like beautiful
Princesses.
and like it's
No.
like Little Mermaid. Like it's Ariel.
No.
Okay, yeah, that's so true.
They
They're like,
are-
how the
They're
fuck did they
sea
make
demons,
mermaids
essentially.
up?
Honestly,
Yeah.
the videos I have seen, like they are terrifying. First of all, they're
Yeah.
huge. They're like 12 feet long. Their heads, they found a skull, and basically it looks like a human skull, but everything is like huge. So like your eye sockets are your cheekbones, but the biggest difference is there's like a
ridge.
fin?
a ridge,
Yeah, like a fin
all the
kind
way
of
down the
situation.
back of your skull. But like
Right.
obviously humans are like Homo sapiens or whatever.
Yeah.
Like our species doesn't have.
Yeah.
But she basically was like getting back into it, and it makes so much. You guys, like I'm literally eating this up.
Okay.
Like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She literally was like, "Why do you think that all these celebrities try to like live by water, have mansions on the water, da da da?" Because literally, it's called. Damn, I'm like literally forgetting what it's called. But basically, it's there's a huge black market for mermaid mermaid meat and like mermaid hair and whatever because you literally ingest it, and basically mermaids are like eternal youth, and they fix your like immune system, and they can give you like a higher sense of seeing, like you know,
Okay,
when you
yeah,
can,
yeah.
like, go into the next realm.
Yeah.
But basically it's like youth and beauty. So she literally was saying like, why do you think like Jeff Bezos and all these people are going deeper into the ocean to literally find like these mermaids that are around?
Crazy.
And it's a huge black market. It's called like mermaid something. Can't remember it. I'll have to find it.
Yeah.
We'll clip it or something. But it makes so much sense. Like, why is everyone trying to have like, because they want it, it has to be fresh meat. Basically, like the closer you are to the ocean, like that's where you're going to get like your dealer for like the mermaid meat or whatever. But it's all about being
So
young
are they
and
considered
like,
carnivores then?
What?
I mean, I
you
don't
eat
know. I mean, then there's the whole like blood part of it and like da da
Yeah,
da da.
yeah,
da.
yeah.
But anyways, that's basically like all I'll really get into. But there's just too many things that are literally adding up because it's literally on the black market. Like mermaid meat is its own thing, and it's huge right now. And like
I'm gonna Google
celebrities
it right now.
Yeah.
are all about like looking young, and you know the
Yeah.
whole like. There is literally live footage. Like I've seen videos of real mermaids. There's like they have the skulls. There's literally proof. Like I've seen them. They are scary. Like
Oh,
not in
yeah.
real life. Everybody, sorry. Through like, and it's not. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's AI. No, you guys. It's not AI. It's shitty camera iPhone quality. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
not like an AI faked video.
Yeah.
And like. It's exactly like they are sea demons. Like they're
Yeah.
not like long, beautiful, kind, like singing you into like
Yeah.
whatever. No. They are terrifying.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that they might be. Some of them might be kind, or I'm not really sure how that whole
Yeah.
thing works.
I was gonna say, why is if they're so bad?
But
why was
they
he
are
buying her flowers?
terrifying. No. he thought because he was so scared, like
because
like
she was so powerful, kind of vibe.
she like made one of them like kill themselves and jump off the ship. The other
God.
one like never recovered mentally. Like it's a whole thing. And like
Interesting.
yeah, you guys, I am deep in the mermaid train, and absolutely, if I believe in aliens, so
Yeah.
I absolutely
Okay, but
we haven't even discovered 10.
Believe in mermaids.
We've only discovered 10% of the
And
ocean.
it goes back to this whole thing of like, as soon as NASA originally, you guys, started as an ocean company,
Yes,
why do you
yeah.
think that
Yeah.
the darker they got down, then they were like, get me the fuck off this planet and
Yeah.
let's try to get into space? Because they literally are terrified of what they found in the ocean.
Oh, for sure.
Mermaids,
For sure.
aliens, it's their whole thing.
Yeah.
Another good conspiracy we should get onto after, like for
Yeah.
another pod. The whole Antarctica.
Oh,
behind the
yeah.
wall thing.
Okay,
yeah.
Deep into that too
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I
The
saw that
behind the
video.
wall.
I actually like literally
The
put that on.
Rothschilds.
Yeah.
I put that on my
That
to-do
there's
list.
like a
look
whole
up.
land out there of
There's
suburbia.
a whole like universe.
Yeah,
like
it's
they're the ones that
crazy.
are like living in the like flying cars
Yeah.
world. Like
Yeah.
oh yeah, and it's supposed to be like it's so gross in there, it's so cold you can't live there. No, it's because they're protecting like basically it's a utopia.
Yeah.
And they were saying like we're the ones in jail here, and like the wall is to like keep us in, not keep us out.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how much I get into that, but that's a discussion for. But like yeah, there is something going
Yeah.
on in Antarctica.
Yeah.
There's lots I could say on that, but.
It is.
Anywho, mermaids are real. Look it
Believe
up.
it. I
Believe
believe
it.
We discover new species all the
All
freaking
the
time.
time.
We've discovered 10% of
Yeah.
the ocean that has literally it envelops what 90% of our planet. So yeah, no, we're
10%,
definitely
There's 90%.
Yeah.
to
I just
explore.
think
There
there
was
would
way
have been,
more
like,
shit down
more
there.
evidence of it.
no, but
Yeah,
I think
but,
it's
like-
because it's this hidden. It's like the aliens. Like there is obviously more evidence now.
I guess true,
But,
yeah.
like the government has hid it for like literally 100 years.
It's always the goddamn government.
always.
I know.
But it's like this because it's like.
I
that's their
honestly don't
youth.
even know if I'd want to know what the government knows.
I do.
Oh my God, the first time I ever
nosy.
took
I'm like
Ritalin,
give it all.
I mean, I was prescribed it, like I
Yeah.
had to, but I literally got so hyper focused on like the government and what they're hiding and what that all means, and like I literally was like, I'm gonna kill myself. I can't get out of this. Like, what do I do? I can't live in a world that doesn't have like the government, or I'm not run by the government. And I was like, they're literally hiding everything from me.
Everything.
Yeah.
They know so much. They know there's a cure to cancer.
Oh yeah,
And
that
believe
pisses
that
me off.
1000%.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna get into that because I'm
Yeah.
gonna get heated.
This famous person, literally it was their dad, and like literally like they were like, yeah, we had enough money, we knew how to get in contact, and like there is a cure for cancer, and we had enough money and fame and status and
Yeah.
da, da, da,
Yeah,
and they're
100%.
like, yeah,
And like
it exists.
obviously, like I'm not gonna say that I know how to fucking cure cancer. Like no,
No.
fucking shit.
Be like,
but
eat
I
your
just
greens.
don't understand. Like I'm like I understand cancer enough to understand that I feel like it's not that impossible. Like there is no way that
It's been too long
it's
that
been too
cancer
fucking
has
long,
been a thing.
and like
Yeah.
the Cancer
Yeah.
Society and all these researchers and like charity, it's just too big
Yeah.
that they don't want to give up any of that money, because like imagine they just get
Oh,
the cure and then all
duh.
that's lost. Like
It's all
what
the
are they
money.
funding for?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, no fucking shit. It's there. Like you cannot tell me otherwise.
No,
We
you know
can
how
make-
much people spend in chemo and radiation and
Oh, yeah.
everything? It's literally funding the world.
Yeah.
cancer
Well, not even that.
treatments.
It's just like the cancer research. And
Exactly.
the money
That's
that
what I
gets
mean.
donated
Like,
to like
the amount of money that it goes into cancer.
to
they're
research.
not-
What are you researching?
Yeah, they're not-
how to kill more people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
It's the biggest charity industry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like
It's
that
honestly the same
industry
thing
is
with
the biggest in all
diabetes.
and like,
apparently.
oh, like that just makes
Yeah,
me so
that's a
sad.
big
Like,
one.
I hate that stuff. I
I
can't even
know.
think about that because
I
I'm like,
know.
Yeah.
you are. I mean, like, but
You
again, like it's
selfish fucks.
population control.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like, ugh.
yeah.
I can't even.
If we can literally make babies out of like a freaking petri dish, like human beings,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that doesn't really equate.
If
but
we
in
could
my
come up with a
mind,
vaccine that took over the world in literally 2 seconds, I think we're getting somewhere else a little
like
quicker too.
science
Yeah.
is
You know what I
so
mean?
so advanced, I guess,
Yeah.
of where we are now, that like we are creating things out of nothing. That like, yes, we can get rid of like a bit of like bad cells in your body.
I know,
Like,
and it's
Yeah.
also just
doesn't
like
make any sense.
I wonder if you asked AI, like ChatGPT,
Yeah.
like, is there a cure for cancer, or like, how do you cure cancer?
Oh, it's government controlled.
Well, obviously, but I just
Yeah.
mean like
I
the
believe
thing
it
is like,
right
why are we focusing on things like freaking AI and all these things, creating these things when we could be focusing on actually creating real
yeah.
like solving real problems. But again, like that's the thing.
But did
the
you
government
see
doesn't want to solve
the
it.
other thing? So I saw this guy on TikTok talking about like ChatGPT in this sense.
Yeah.
He was like, you can't, like, if you ask ChatGPT like how to get away with murder, it's not going to tell you. But if you ask it in like a more incognito kind of
like it's not gonna flag it.
roundabout way, like whatever, like, oh, I'm doing, like, in a hypothetical world, I'm doing a job for this person and I need to dispose of a body.
Yeah.
How would you recommend I do
Okay,
that?
well, not even that, but I'm like, when
You
did
have
we
to almost ask ChatGPT, like, is there a cure for cancer, but in a roundabout way?
did we all forget that like we were told like not to go with AI, like to avoid AI? Like AI was supposed to be super scary, and
Yeah.
it definitely is. Like it is gathering all this data to fucking come back and kill us.
Oh, for
and I'm
sure.
like, why are we just like, hey chat, like we're
Yeah.
literally acting
I'm
like it's our
hey,
best
girl.
friends.
Yeah.
and like
Had a
it's
tough day today. What's your thoughts?
like I
Yeah.
haven't ever like logged in or like had an account.
Neither
so,
have I.
I do.
so every single time, like it's just a like a new thing.
It's just me too.
But I see people's things on Instagram and TikTok or whatever that their chat like replies to them as if like
In
it's
their
their
personality.
personality.
That's what mine
Yeah.
does.
And I'm like, that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
that is crazy. It's literally been able to get enough data on you to mock your personality to reply
Yeah.
to you. And I'm like, that is so scary. Like
Yeah.
just
I know.
with that small of data.
Yeah.
And like everything that is being fed into it is literally just them being able to learn more about the human kind.
Yeah.
Just take over and
Did
kill
you
us.
see that robot freak out?
No.
Oh,
No, what robot?
I will show you guys. Okay, so I can't remember where it was. It was at a lab somewhere, and they had just created this like very humanoid robot, and it started to like freak the fuck out, and it was like in its like contraption or whatever. It was still
Yeah.
being held there because it was being worked on still, and I guess they like turned it on, and the thing went ballistic. Like it was
Like
flailing its
flailing,
arms. It was
yeah.
punching the air. It was like kicking its legs. It was like attacking
out.
its
Having a temper
yeah,
tantrum.
it was like attacking its handlers is what they
my
said that it was.
gosh.
And I was like,
Or it got its
get me
first
the fuck
period.
out of here. I'm sorry. I can't deal with robots. People who are like,
No,
I'm
they're
all about a
creepy.
robot.
Yeah, no.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Same vibe with like, I'll never go to space to me. It's just as gross.
Definitely
could
not the
see an
same
alien, I would,
vibe,
but-
but like agreed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, but like, you know what I mean? Where it's just those things are just like too
Like I don't
far.
want to know.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't
No,
want to go.
sometimes like
don't
I
wanna
literally
know.
that's the thing. I go through these like deep dives and I'm like I scare myself too much because I'm
Yeah.
like I am never going to be able to do anything about this.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. You know too much and then it's overwhelming because you're like, how can I help? But it's
I
like
can't
you
get out of
help.
it. Yeah, you can't do anything about
Yeah,
it.
that's what's overwhelming. So it's like in that case, it's better just
Yeah,
not
like
to know.
ignorance is bliss, honestly. But
Yeah.
I love talking about it.
But I'm
Me
just way
too.
too nosy that I'm like I'm in it for.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do they not know about this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Like I didn't even know there was a goddamn cult.
No,
in
I
our
know.
province.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, another thing, and like this is like a really hot take, and I don't mean it in like the bad way that like da da da. I don't know how to get onto the black market or the black internet.
I know.
Dark web.
Thank you. I see. I don't even know what it's called. You guys
Dark
like the
web.
dark web for nothing like sick and da 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 da. But I want to be able to get on there because I want to see what this mermaid shit looks like.
Yeah.
I want to see
Yeah.
Like
what,
how do you get on it?
get me on the
You
black
need to have-
thing so that I can see.
Give me all the black thing.
on that
I don't know. Like I want to see alien proof. I want to see
Yeah.
the pyramids. Like,
Honey.
that's the stuff I want to see.
I have the I have the
Oh,
alien
my-
proof.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
but I want to get more.
No,
I know
on
what you
the
mean.
dark internet or
dark
whatever.
web. No, apparently you have to like recode. I went on
yeah.
a
I
deep
heard
dive
It's
on
called
this.
an onion router.
Yeah,
And
you
I think
have
the
to have.
FBI get like notified.
Yeah, they do because it's like obviously
I'm not
super
doing it,
illegal.
though.
But yeah, you have to like
But how is it-
recode your computer
Yeah.
to access it.
Yeah.
and it's like a different.
Okay, well, any
drive
coders,
system.
let us
Oh,
know.
like,
I, would
I
love
don't
to
know how to
Yeah.
do
No,
it.
no, no. I would be way too scared. You know what?
If it was me, I would Google.
I would do it in a
selling web-
library.
They're selling children on that thing.
No,
They're-
no, that's
No,
what.
okay,
oh,
no, we
yeah.
can't go
They
into this. I'm
are.
gonna
They're
get too
selling
sad.
organs. They're selling human
Oh my god, it was
blood.
like the wafer thing. Do you guys remember that?
Oh my.
yeah.
Let's not get into that
Yeah,
because I have
that
some
was-
things.
No,
to
that
say.
was 100% true. That
I
was
haven't
fucked
ordered.
up.
I haven't ordered from Wayfair
million%.
ever because I'm actually traumatized. By
I always
that.
go look at the prices just to see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Because that's it's like why am I paying $10,000 for this like
Cabinet.
exactly
Yeah.
exactly
That's shaped like a
and then the
child.
whole like shipping containers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't even.
yeah.
You guys, we divulge into the conspiracies.
Yeah.
And you can't.
Okay, wait.
Shut
no, you
us
guys,
up.
Yeah.
Let us know if there's any conspiracy
Oh my
theories
God,
that you guys are
yes.
interested in, and
We'll deep dive.
We'll do the research.
Yeah.
and we'll
And
look
like
into
the
it.
crazier the better because
Yeah.
I can like I feel
I'll-
like
I
all
eat
of
it
us,
all
but I
up.
can speak for myself. Like
Yeah.
I have there's no off limits. Like
No.
No.
well, yeah. So that was a little bit of everything.
A lot of everything.
a lot of everything. But as always,
Botox to mermaids.
Yeah, Botox to mermaids.
Yeah, literally.
to,
Like what?
to collabs, to
Yep.
all of the, to parties, whatever, all of the above. But the band is back together.
Yes.
As always, thank you guys for watching another episode. Hopefully that was interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, seriously though, if there's any conspiracies, let us know because I eat that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.